What's going on, everybody? Good morning. This is my first video I've ever done in the AM. I woke up at like 4 something, chilling a little bit. I saw some light kicking in, so I'm like, you know what? I want to do me a video. This time I want to kind of just go back and dip a little bit in my past, a little bit about one of the jobs I worked at. Cause I don't know how many years ago it was, but I used to work at GameStop, and I want to kind of tell y'all a little bit about that and what I learned from it. And then, maybe there's some stuff maybe you can kind of add to your arsenal too. My bad, I'm still practicing on learning how to look at the camera lens. But, yeah, I kind of just want to add back to it. See, this was way back in, this was after I left Walmart the first time. So, what was that? Was it 2015? No, 2014, I think, yeah. Right, it was 2014. Yeah, it was 2014, right? It's a GameStop up the street from my house. It was the first time I ever worked at a GameStop. Me being a big gamer, my mom being a gamer, you know what I'm saying? A good chunk of my family, they play games in some way, form, or fashion, right? So, with me and how I like games, I was like, hell yeah, I got a job at GameStop. Boy, you couldn't tell me. Shit, I felt upper crust, all top dog and everything. My little old GameStop job. And don't get me wrong, it wasn't a terrible experience, but it's interesting. Because when I first went in, I came in, yeah, I got you with this. When you first get you a new job, you trying to show them, like, that you really want to go that extra mile. You probably put on your resume on your application, how long you plan on being here. Oh, yeah, a good 10 years with the company. Oh, yeah, that's me, definitely. All right. I love you guys. But no, like, really, I really felt that energy, I really wanted to grow with this company, I play games on the daily every single day. So I was just like, cool, I want to do this. And it was okay when you first started coming in, because when you first be the new guy, whatever, they typically nice to you. They want to show you, this and that, blah, blah. Because everybody want to put on, well, for the most part, most people want to put on that mask, that mask of acceptance, that, oh, I hope you like me mask, or like what I represent kind of mask, just to try to draw you in. And for a moment, that mask kind of worked or whatever, till I really started to kind of learn some of my co-workers' true colors, because the lower end kind of people, which was game advisors, whatever, which is what I was coming in, those people were cool. Pretty much the people on your same level cool. It's the upper management that can be a problem. And it was only 3 managers I had. I'm not going to mention any kind of names because, well, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos. You're not supposed to do that. No, I'm just playing, but I ain't trying to put nobody on the spot. But one of the dudes, he was all right. He was all right. But all 3 of them kind of had this kind of better than you mentality. Just because they're up there, They're the managers. They're going to the conventions, We made it. That's pretty much their kind of mentality, whatever. But one of them, he was okay. He still had that kind of mentality. The other one was just pretty much, he thought he was the shit. He thought he was the best thing since sliced bread. And he was all right too. He used to drop me off at the crib every now and again. So that kind of, your boy didn't have to walk home. So that was kind of a cool thing. But the real gripe I had was with the head manager. The head manager of the store. I have never hated someone I never really found anyone I hated except for him. Like, I just recently let my hatred go of him just because of how he was, because I'm not really a big fan of disrespect, I don't know anybody who is. I know some people who tolerate it, but like I said, I don't do either one, right? Especially, since I got older. But during that time when I was trying to really maintain this and build on this whole GameStop thing, I wanted to go further into the game industry, whatever. I was trying to, tolerate it. Like, just hang in there. Let's put it like that. And I was hanging in there in certain situations that, other people would have retaliated in a much different manner. I was just more like, all right, cool, man, and just kind of keeping stuff to myself, whatever. But he was the kind of type, and like, instead of, like, example, when one of the Halo cases weren't set up right, instead of just saying, hey, Chris, could you go set up the case right? Could you just make sure those are nice and neat for the customers? He'd be like, hey, Chris, look at that right there. You see that? I'm like, yeah, I see the boxes, What about that looks wrong to you? Certain things like that kind of just messing with your intelligence. Certain things that he was just an a-hole. That's just all it is. He was an ass, a walking ass on legs type shit. But other than that, like, it kind of still kind of stayed the same. Like, I hated them days I used to work with him. Damn, I hated his guts. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had a flashback. But really, the job was pretty cool when he wasn't there, or it ranged from decent to tolerable kind of thing, or whatever, when he wasn't there. But for those people who trying to work at GameStop, I would probably say do that if you really need some bread. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that that's your third side job, whatever. Don't even put that up there as a part-time job, because the hours are like bad. Like, you only get like about maybe what, 6 hours a week if they liked you. But when it comes down to the whole thing with that, like, I just recently let my anger towards him kind of go. What I probably say it was about like, what, a year ago. Like, I really did carry that for a little while, and that's not really good to carry on your person, because that's something that you putting on your back. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's still gonna kind of hang with you or whatever. And it was a little bit doubly weird because when I worked at another Walmart after then, his wife was the manager there, which that was crazy. I was like, what are the odds? But it was also weird too, because his wife was cool. You know what I'm saying? His wife, she was cool. She was straight. She didn't whine about stuff other than him. Unlike him, I'm sorry. He would whine about unnecessary bullshit. I know you had that kind of manager. I know you had that kind of manager at your job that's just like, damn, you ain't got no good news today. You finna tell me everything I did wrong. You finna tell me all this. Now, you ain't got nothing to bring to the table. Nothing to lift nobody's spirit up. You know what I'm saying? Did you catch your bus on time? You know what I'm saying? Did the gas prices go down 5 cents where you live? Did the crops come in good this season, fam? You ain't got no kind of good news. I don't like them kind of people, especially when they're in a management position, because that kind of just bring your whole mood down. But my bad. Going back to my GameStop days, whatever. It was a fun job ultimately. When he left, we got another manager. I ain't gonna never forget him too. His name was Jerry. He was a cool dude. And Jerry, I hope you watching it, because I still got much respect for you on how you led your people. You know what I'm saying? Between Jerry and the other dude I work with, that was the difference between boss and a leader. You know what I'm saying? You want a leader. You want somebody who gonna walk with you through the trenches. You know, somebody who gonna direct you, not just somebody who gonna say, hey, go do that because I told you so type stuff. You know, so shout out to you, Jerry. I hope you catch this video, my man. But when I worked with him, everything was smooth sailing, and it made me want to put in more. You know what I'm saying? If you need me to come in on this, yeah, I got you. Oh yeah, I can make something happen. Just give me a little bit. I'll be back in town. I'll need a shower in, whatever. I'll come in there filling in the shift or whatever. But with old dude, I ain't gonna lie, them call me in like, hey man, we need you to come work this day, whatever. Well, I'm lying. I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I saw the phone ring, I wouldn't even look at it. Like, as soon as I saw GameStop was calling me back then, I wouldn't even look at it. I'm lying. I'm bullshitting. But yeah, it's just, that was a big difference between leader and boss. But ultimately though, what I learned from that whole experience, you know what I'm saying, I learned that definition between those two. But I learned to let go of certain things. You know, let that be in the past. Don't carry your hatred or your anger towards somebody around with you. You know what I'm saying, for an extended period of time. Or if you can, just try not to carry it at all, because you don't want to bring your work home with you. You don't want to bring your bad days with you throughout your good days. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep manifesting and creating good days as long as you can go. That's just ultimately what it is. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but I like smiling. I like feeling good. I like feeling happy. That's what I like to do for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I try to make y'all entertained, you know what I'm saying, inspired, you know, that kind of, the whole 9 yards. So yeah, just recognize the difference between leaders and bosses. But more importantly, like I said too, don't carry nothing like that around you. Because something that happened in 2014, I was barely letting go in 2019, which I like, with the new upgrades I put on myself, I was able to kind of just understand it a little bit. But back then, I didn't really dabble in it. Just as soon as I heard, like, even his name or whatever, I'll be like, man, I remember when that motherfucker did this, man. Damn. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to share today with y'all. Well, that's all I want to share right now. Y'all take it easy, stay smooth like butter, slick like hair grease, and fine like cream gravy. Y'all take it easy and enjoy y'all day. Y'all are amazing people. You have to reach in and find it and pull that out of you, because greatness lives within you. Y'all take it easy and stay smooth now.